Pearce, do you want anything to do with the under?
I like the under, and I don't know if it's necessarily a hangover for the Ravens. Their offense didn't really look that. I know they ended up with a bunch of points on Monday night, but a lot of that had to do with the Colts had backup cornerbacks in, and the backup cornerbacks got injured, and so he had backups for backups in the second half. And wow, imagine that. The Ravens started to finally score some points. In the first half, they looked awful. They've got a much tougher opponent. I know that the Chargers allowed yards on the ground, but that secondary is pretty solid, 8th in DVOA. They're not going to be able to easily pick apart this defense like Lamar was able to last time. And that would have made it, 3 unders in a row for the Ravens. And the Chargers, as explosive and exciting as they are, they've gone under 4 times. And it wasn't until last week where, they basically just had a bad game defensively and got in a shootout with the Browns. I don't think that this super high-powered scoring team, I'll take the under.
All right, Reid, 1 for the under, 1 for the over. Where are you going?
Yeah, I'm going to side with Jeff here, even though what Pearce was saying, the unders do present a lot of value in Chargers games because of the style in which they play, right? And Baltimore, it kind of goes back to the first question with the defense. The Baltimore defense is not good. Carson Wentz and the Colts essentially should have won that game because of how bad this defense was. They weren't applying a lot of pressure on Carson Wentz. And when they did, Carson Wentz was able to, and I can say Carson Wentz like 10 more times in this segment.
Yes.
But they were able to get through all these zones, and Jonathan Taylor, Nyheim Hines, Pittman, all these guys had productive days, and on a shorter week. And we know Baltimore, struggles to get healthy. Patrick Queen at that middle linebacker position had the worst PFF grade on the entire weekend, and that's not really panning out for the Ravens. So I do think this goes over. The Chargers put up a lot of points last week. I think that keeps on rolling, especially when you get this defense against the Ravens.